Good evening. We would like to welcome everyone to the Blythewood Middle School Droid Orientation. I appreciate everyone's patience as we allow time for parents to arrive. You have several pieces of information in front of you today. I would first like to draw your attention to the green sheet that the teacher asked you to fill out once you arrived. There are several places that you were asked to initial, confirming that you have received those items such as the tablet pen, the power cord, etc. Please do that now as you have received those items. I would also like for you to double check the asset number on the Droid tablet and make sure that it does match the one on the sticker on the same sheet. If any of these numbers do not match, please let your child's homeroom teacher know at this time. Also, I know there is a space to initial that you have received a keyboard folio, which you have not received at this time. Once that piece of equipment arrives and is distributed, your child's homeroom teacher will ask that they initial for that item as well. As you can see, the Droid already comes in a functional case. The keyboard folio I just mentioned is a case with a keyboard attached so that students can type in a more traditional fashion versus the virtual keyboard that can appear on the tablet screen. Your child may decide whichever they prefer, but they are responsible for both while the Droid is issued to them. Please know that you will need to keep the box that you have received the device in this evening. I would suggest storing whichever case you select not to use in this box throughout the school year. The box should be stored in a cool, dry space and returned with all of the equipment at the end of the school year or upon your child leaving Blythewood Middle School under the stipulations identified within the policy manual. And you'll see a sticker that tells you that on the box. Having mentioned the policy manual, you will find Richland 2 expectations as well as Blythewood Middle School expectations and procedures. Parents, it is very important for you to go home tonight and read through these expectations and precautions very carefully. Students should know that the expectation for the use of the Droid is an educational one, and privileges can be taken away if there's evidence of abusing these guidelines. I want to be very clear that as property of Richland School District 2 and Blythewood Middle School, these devices are subject to inspection at any time. Droids may be selected at random for review of content. Parents, we mentioned a website to you at Parent University called NetSmarts. The link for this site can be found on our Blythewood Middle School webpage under the Parent tab. I hope that you have had time to review some of the information and presentations on that site and have been able to strike up conversations with your child in the last month regarding cyber safety. If not, we have also provided a booklet to you this evening called NetCetera. In this booklet, you will find some of that same information regarding conversations about cyber safety with your child. I encourage you to have conversations with your child about what each of you believes to be appropriate material. You may both be a bit surprised, but better to be surprised on the front end where you can avoid problematic material versus awkward conversations once you stumble upon something you may not like. I would like to bring your attention to the Blythewood Middle School Android ThinkPad Tablet Orientation Packet. That's a mouthful. Within this packet, you will find information regarding the use and care of your tablet, managing files, software, acceptable use, and repair or replacement of your Droid. While at school, the district filters will be active, guarding against inappropriate content. But while at home, we will need your help. On page 5 of this packet, you will see a list of strictly prohibited activities with the Droid that I encourage you to discuss with your child. Separate from the packet on the goldenrod sheet, you will also find a student pledge that outlines appropriate behavior with the device. This is basically a condensed version of what is in the packet, but is separate because we are asking you to review the sheet, fill out the bottom, and return that portion to your homeroom teacher while you are here. Parents, there is also an application available through the Droid market called Android Parental Control App. Again, that's Android Parental Control App. It enables you to restrict internet access of certain apps as often as you want to and can only be undone by using the password that you, the parent, create. The app is free, and if you select to download and utilize it, please know that you will have to activate it each evening and deactivate it each morning prior to your child leaving for school. You will hear good tips from one of our local pediatricians in another segment that might help you find balance in your home between being plugged in and getting some physical activity. I would now like to draw your attention to the tablet insurance application form. This was the plain sheet that was separate from either packet. This sheet outlines information on your insurance options. This policy is with Worth Ave Group and is separate from the district or school. You can see the different cost options based upon the deductible. This policy would cover your Droid in the event of a theft. Please know that a police report would have to be filed to make a claim on such a policy. Accidental or mechanical problems will be addressed as they occur at no cost to the parent. If you do not get the insurance, you will be responsible for the full replacement cost of the device should the item get stolen. Please note that this form requires the serial number of the tablet, which is different than the fixed asset number that you've put on all other forms. If you cannot locate the serial number, it is small, please ask for assistance at this time. Also, please note that the policy effective date, which begins 24 hours after collection, or postmark on an envelope should you select to fill this out at home and mail it in to the insurance company. I know I've shared a lot of information regarding the do's and don'ts, and that can seem a little overwhelming. Having shared the precautions, I want to reiterate that teaching and learning is our #1 priority at Blythewood Middle, and we hope that the Droid offers another learning tool to best meet the needs of each of our students. As always, we believe that the best way to address each of our students' learning styles is to get to know who they are, what they need, and design lessons and activities that we believe will make learning the most memorable and engaging for them. It is not our intent to rely solely on the Droid tablet, but we do believe that it will provide opportunities within the learning process that will better prepare your child for the 21st century and tomorrow's workforce. Please stay tuned for helpful tips and a session to assist with getting started and troubleshooting with the Droid. One tip that I would like to mention before we move on is about charging the Droid. You will see that it is part of the student's nightly responsibility, but they will also need to be very careful when inserting the power cord into the Droid. The inside of the charging port has a fragile piece that requires connection with caution, so always be really careful. I just wanted you to be aware of that up front because I know that you'll be charging it tonight.
Tips from your pediatrician. The average child in the U.S. now spends an average of 7 hours a day using electronic devices. As screen and electronics time increases, time spent on exercise and family activities typically decreases. An increase in screen time has been shown to be linked to an increase in obesity rates. So here's what you can do to help keep your child safe and healthy. Limit the amount of time that your child is using the computer outside of school.
The AAP recommends a total of 2 hours daily.
Be aware of what your child is using the computer for. Know what internet sites he's visiting and what he's doing on those sites. Keep your bedroom as a screen-free area. No televisions, cell phones, or computers need to be in a child's bedroom, especially at night. Encourage your child to get plenty of exercise daily. Don't let them eat at the computer. Get them involved in a sport.
Daily exercise will help your child to focus when they are doing their schoolwork.
Above all, talk with your child. Discuss what she is doing with her new computer, and discuss things that have absolutely nothing to do with computers. Just talk.
Your child can benefit greatly from the use of technology if used appropriately. Be safe. Students, please follow all school procedures when carrying and using your tablets. Be careful when using your tablet at a table. It's very easy to have someone knock your tablet off the table. Don't be a victim. Don't carry your tablet in a backpack. You can damage it with the pressure of all the books on top of it. It is inappropriate and unsafe to play music in the hallway. Other students might be distracted by your activities. Don't carry your tablet outside of its carrying case. Teachers, school administrators, and district administrators have the right to inspect your tablet for inappropriate content at any time. Only use your tablet for school-related work. You will be disciplined. You will be assigned the same tablet each school year. Please take care of it. Avoid any circumstances where your tablet can be damaged. There are many things that you can do to take good care of your tablet. It's very important to follow all of these procedures on a regular basis. It's very important to charge your tablet every night at home. Use care in inserting the charger. Leave your charger at home. Clean your tablet with a soft microfiber cloth. Don't use any types of chemicals on the glass. It could damage it. You may also need to use a little bit of water if there is something that you can't get off immediately. In order to save battery power, it's very important to close out of all your open programs before you stop using your tablet. Your tablet comes with a digitizer pin. Please take care to keep it tethered to your tablet so that it isn't lost. You will have a wonderful experience using your tablet if you take good care of it. If you do bring your charger to school for some reason, please make sure that you keep it in a zippered compartment so that it doesn't fall out in the hallways. As you leave class, please make sure that you fold up your tablet carefully and put it in a secure case so that it will not fall out in the hallways. We need to take care of our equipment so that we'll have it for a very long time. Your teachers will give you time at the end of class to put your device away so that you can be safe as you move into the hallways. Remember to keep your tablet out of your backpack and in a separate case as you exit the classroom. If you need to go to PE or some other after-school activity, please make sure that your device is locked up safely in your locker or in a teacher's classroom.